Houston Police K9 is recovering after being stabbed by a robbery suspect last Saturday.
This morning, our Denise Middleton joins us live at Second Baptist Church for an exclusive interview with Nate, the police K9, and his handler, Officer Paul Foster. Good morning, Denise.
Hey, good morning. You know, K9 Nate is a fighter. He's been through a lot in a short amount of time, but you can't tell. I mean, he seems very happy and energetic this morning. The 4-year-old K9 has been on the force for 3 years, working with his handler, Officer Paul Foster here. Good morning. Thank you so much for bringing him out.
Absolutely.
Because a lot of folks have been asking about him, so I'm so glad to see him doing well. You jumped into action to save his life that day. So tell us about what happened and what you did moments after he was stabbed.
Yeah, as you can tell, he's got tons of energy. Yeah, I was able to retrieve an IFAC, like a little medical kit that I had put together from donations for medical supplies. People gave us stuff that we could utilize for the K9 for minor injuries or major ones. I utilized that medical kit to pretty much slow down the bleeding enough to transport him to the hospital. It was great we had it, because if I hadn't have done that, he probably wouldn't be here with us today.
Yeah, so tell us about the extent of his injuries and at that moment how you were feeling. Did you fear that he was not going to make it?
Oh, absolutely. I did not think that we would be standing right here today and he'd be doing as well as he's doing. The knife actually went about 9 inches into his chest. It severed about 4 arteries along the way, and as well as cut muscle tissue. So the bleeding was pretty substantial. He lost a lot of blood. He required multiple blood transfusions, and so after all that, he's still here.
I know it. I mean, and it's, like I said, it seems very happy and ready to get back out there and work. But tell us why it's so important for him to recover and take that full month. I believe you said it's going to take for him to recover.
Yeah, it'll take about a month and a half, and then he'll probably be back to work within 2 months, hopefully. It's just, there's a lot of damage to the muscle, and of course the blood vessels and everything else need time to heal. So his body just needs time to recuperate and recover from this, and so he can actually go back to his full contact sports.
Yeah, and I'm sure this was tough for you. You guys have been working for 3 years, but talk about why these K9 officers are so important and what he means to you.
Their job is to protect officers every day. They put themselves into harm's way so that the officer can go home at the end of their shift. And I'm with Nate every day, day in, day out. I'm with him more than with my kids, more than with my wife. So we spend a lot of time with one another. You can imagine the bond is pretty strong. So when he got hurt, it was just like one of my kids getting hurt. And I went into panic mode. I was very, very worried for him, and I'm still thankful that it worked out the way it did.
Well, he certainly doesn't look like what he's been through, so we appreciate you guys for coming out here. And I see he's got his police shirt on, too.
He does. So we took off the bandages a couple days ago. And so he's just wearing a shirt to keep the fresh cut that's sewn up covered and clean.
All right, well, we hope he's able to rest and have a speedy recovery, too. So
well, thank you
again.